I'm Santana. I'm going to show you guys how to do like neutral eye look. I'm just going to do it on one eye just to save some time. So I start off with just some concealer. This is just like Smashbox. You can use whatever concealer. It's just a base for your eyeshadows so they can stick to your eyelid. And I just blend it out with this beauty blender. You can use whatever sponge you have. This is a Real Techniques sponge, nothing crazy. And then you want to start off with a fluffy brush, usually just like whatever. It's a round, tapered brush. And I'm using this Jaclyn Hill palette. It's flipped, but so I'm going to start with this yellow color right here. Since it's about to be fall, tap off the excess, and I start right where my crease is, right here at the end, and then I blend in. And you don't want to have like a ton of color on there. Usually these transition colors, that's what this is called, a transition color. They're not super dark or anything, so it's usually pretty light. It's just to kind of set your concealer and like have a base for your other colors. I'm looking at a mirror right now, so yeah, you just use these like windshield wiper kind of motions, and I like to kind of go in little circles because it blends it out. It's like little, and I hold it at the end, and that gives you a little bit more control of what you're doing. And then I usually go in with like the same brush, and I go in with like a deeper color, so I'm going to go in with this red right here. Right here. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I go lower than where you started with the transition color. So you go in, and I use the same kind of sweeping motions. I start in my outer corner and then go in and blend with circular motions, because you're trying to get the soft illusion. And so just have something like this. It's a little dark, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then I use like a smaller kind of blending brush, and I go in with a darker color. So I go in with this color right here. It's darker red. Tap off the excess, and you start lower than the other color. So I start at the edge of my eye, and then I start going in. It deepens the look so it looks more smoky. And then once most of the color is like deposited at the like end of your eye, I like blend into the inner corner of my eye and more up, so it's all blended together. And then you can go in with a shimmer color. I usually like to go in with like this kind of cranberry color right here. It's shimmering. I don't know if you can see it right there. And I just use my finger. That's what gives the most like color to me. You just swipe it onto your eyelid. You could use a flat like top brush too. They're usually just like kind of shaped like this. And I just blend it out with my finger. And it usually looks like this. And then I grab like a tapered brush like this. It's kind of fluffy, not really, but it has like a point at the end. And then I usually grab a deeper color, so like this dark brown right here, right there. And it's just gonna make your eye look smokier and darker. And this is just at the most end of my eye. And I just use like sweeping motions to blend it in with the shimmer that I just put on. And all these brushes that I got, they're from BH Cosmetics. They're cool. And I kind of blend up too, just so it's not like a harsh line. And I grab more color if I want to deepen it. And I blend it into that color, that shimmer color. And then for your bottom lash line, I grab the same deep color right here that we just used. And it's just like to smoke out the bottom lash line. And I lightly brush it on, just to give your eyes a little bit more dimension on the bottom. And then I grab another fluffy, just like a fluffy brush again, and I grab that same yellow color that we started with, and I top off the excess. And then I put it lower than that dark color, so it blends with this top half right here. And that's usually how it looks. You can't really tell right now, but you can see the dark right here, and it just blends out with those transitions. And then I usually go in with some liner. You can add inner highlight, which is just right here, so I could add just like this light shimmer color right here. This isn't a casual look, to say the least. And I just use my finger for that part. It just opens your eyes up so much more. You can tell the difference between this eye and this eye, how much brighter my eyes look. And that's how I achieved this eyeshadow look. I wish you guys could see it a little better. But yeah, thanks for watching.